What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TooSmooveEli back with another reaction video. Today we got one suspect trying to seduce cops. Let's get into it.
Criminals getting stopped by police can often use many violent methods to
out
try
of
and
there.
escape.
That nigga opened
what
that
happens
bit.
when suspects try to seduce and flirt with cops to avoid sentences? Here are 4 examples of when this very situation was caught on.
Realistically, none of these, like, you could, these hoes can have my pants down, still couldn't get seduce me. Man, look at these, man. They're not even bad enough to seduce. To be seduced by. You gotta look good to seduce it, like, somewhat, you know what I mean? Like, come on,
camera.
bro, what the fuck?
Starting with 48-year-old
Hell
Kelly
no.
Barton, who drove
get
into a
your ass in
lamppost
the
while transporting
car.
a special needs patient
ugly.
for work. However, when police arrived, she was looking a little worse for wear.
Fuck in the front seat.
Yes. How are you doing? Good.
Kelly admits
talking
that
with her
she had
stomach,
too
bro.
much to drink that evening, but doesn't admit to driving, despite it being her job. Unfortunately for her, though, security camera footage from the gas station proves that she was, in fact, behind the wheel and is now facing charges of both DUI and neglect due to the responsibility she carried while driving with the patient.
What is she doing?
But as an ambulance pulls up to perform some tests on her, Kelly reveals that she has another trick up her sleeve and begins repeatedly flirting with all of the officers at the scene.
More so would gross me out.
So you want the light squad to check you, ma'am? Let them do what they gotta do. Come on, boys. How you feeling? Hey. I want the little young boys. Ask me how I'm feeling. Let the little young boys tell me. Let me tell you something. What I would do to you with your blue eyes. Well, let me check your blood sugar real quick.
For real.
I would do him in a way.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Back of the seat, buddy.
That he wanted.
Telling y'all.
Hey, look. He can look tough all he wants, right?
Hey, if you was a cop, do you think, like, if you was a cop, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure body cams be on 24/7, but bro, they really don't. You know how that shit go. If body cam not on, it's a 7 through 10, either 8 or 9, 9, because obviously if it's an 8, you know, a 9. She look like a 9, and she like no cam, and it's a one-on-one pullover. She trying to seduce you. Would y'all fold or would y'all do your job? You already got the question wrong. If you're a cop, that says something about you. Rad ending. Looking, gotcha.
After multiple tests, it's clear to the officers that Kelly was way over the legal
if I pull
limit
over someone and she bad, I mean, it's not even, cause that shit weak. Cause it's like, I ain't no hoe ass nigga. Just cause you bad, I'ma let you seduce. Nah, that shit weak. Pull my pants. Hey, I can't stop you from pulling my pants. You know, like, I can't put my hand, I don't want to go to jail for put my hands on you. You know, you do all that, you send me, you get off with a free pass looking at it.
Arrested for driving while intoxicated. And after struggling to get her into the police vehicle, she's sent on her way to the police station. But if you think Kelly was bold for talking to cops like that, 18-year-old Skylar Fluss is on a completely different level, going so far as to post this video to thousands of people bragging about how she got away with a DUI.
I got out of a DUI and got let off with a warning.
Stupid ass.
Skylar was pulled over after an officer saw her weaving around the road in a way that suggested she might not have been completely sober. But according to her video, she claims that using her flirtatious and quick wit, she managed to trick the officer and get away with a warning.
I blew 3.8 and he let me off with a f***ing warning and gave me his number and said we should meet for coffee or lunch.
He's smashing.
He was hot, so I'm getting lunch with him tomorrow.
If her story is true, then the officer would be in serious trouble. But luckily, the officer in question recorded the entire interaction on his body cam, and the video tells a completely different story.
Hello. My name's Deputy Stallman, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. I pulled you over because you were weaving a little bit back there. Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my friend's house. I actually just got dumped.
Okay. You don't care.
Like, crying and like I'm
Okay.
really
That's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. Sorry.
I was trying to call him to get a hold of him because my heart hurts.
Okay. Well, I'm just concerned that you were weaving because of alcohol, but if you're on your phone, have you been drinking or anything tonight? No? Okay.
The deputy then does give Skylar a card with the sheriff department's information on it, but it didn't include his personal number, and it didn't come with an invitation to dinner.
Sounds like you're having a rough night, so I'm not going to add to that by writing you a ticket or anything, okay? So, I'm just going to give you a warning. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure you're okay. You were weaving a little bit, and I just want to make sure you're okay to operate the motor vehicle, and I believe you are. So my information's right here on the front. The reason I stopped you here is on the back. Wherever you're headed, get there safely, and I'm sorry you're having a bad night.
Yeah, I'm just like on the street.
Okay. No, you're...
This nigga weak, bro. This nigga weak. She did cap her ass up, but bro, this fake crime, you fell for that?
You're fine. Yeah. No,
You fell for that?
I mean, you were weaving a little bit with no traffic out. I just want to make
Weaving
sure
a little bit, nigga.
Skylar's
What?
video doesn't just contain disgusting footage of her laughing and bragging about
Stupid ass,
exploiting this
ugly
officer's
ass.
kindness, but also states that she blew a 3.8 on the breathalyzer, ignoring that she wasn't even tested in the first place.
Capping.
The legal limit is only around 0.8, and already makes driving dangerous. But a reading of 3.8 would imply Skylar was not only blackout drunk, but close to death, as at a level of 4.0, respiratory failure is likely. But this doesn't mean Skylar was lying about being drunk underage. Videos were later discovered of her chugging tequila from the bottle and acting
Stupid
drunk at
ass.
a party
She's
just
snitching on
hours
herself.
before she was caught driving.
Yeah,
After she was
she
confronted
all
with
work for
this,
sure.
Skylar confessed and admitted to everything.
I ended up getting a little too intoxicated. I was taking shots all night, and I decided to
Them
make the
dirty
dumb
ass
decision
sneaks.
to
Get that
into
shit
my
off
car
TV.
and drive.
She also admitted that the officer never asked her out. That was just a lie for social media attention. Regardless of her confession though, no further action was taken against her or the
Of course
officer who
not.
failed to test her. But the same can't be said for Lydia Badillo. She was caught trying to transport 2 illegal immigrants over the Mexican border,
I see
and
how
as soon
she
as everything
seduced them
started
now.
to fall apart, she decided to try seducing the officer.
Just wait for me right here, okay? You don't have
looking
anything.
at your sorry, sir.
What?
I'm looking at your eyes.
Why?
Because you look pretty handsome.
As soon as the officer realizes something might be up with the IDs, Lydia starts to smile and stare directly at his eyes before telling him how handsome he is. Obviously, this is just a trick to try and get out of
Yup.
the position she's put herself in. A trick that isn't going to work on this officer.
Estos documentos por
Who that?
tiempo,
I ain't saying they fine. I'm just saying who the hell is
un
this?
año, okay. Porque
She got a
son-
dick
son
corn
falsos,
dog in her
okay?
hand.
Y tener documentos en estados de Texas es un delito. Las ID, a estas
She's
te
smuggling
sale
these
algo,
teens?
señor. A esta no me sale nada. Okay, so estas identificaciones son falsas. Okay.
After running the woman's driver's licenses through the national database, the officer discovers that the ID numbers return completely wrong results, meaning that both of them are totally fake. It's later discovered that the 2 women with Lydia in the car are both illegal immigrants from El Salvador. What's worse is that they were being transported through a service that often forces women into debt bondage, where the people
Hell
who
no.
transported them will make them pay off their debt through forced labor and sex work. So, while Lydia was
Yeah, pack
arrested
her
and the
up.
2 women sent back over the border, they may have been saved from years of horrible treatment and
Yeah,
abuse.
pack her up,
One
man.
thing's for sure though,
Stupid
Lydia's
ass.
attempt at flirting didn't work one bit. Unlike Brooke
Fucking
Teague's
weirdo.
attempt, which actually worked out well. So well, it's rumored that her and the cop are still together to this day. Brooke was pulled over after an officer witnessed her swerving around the road slightly, a telltale sign that the driver was either intoxicated or in need of help. So he swiftly pulled her over, only to be greeted in a surprising way.
Hey, I'm Officer Smith, Bentonville Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Smith.
I've never heard that before in traffic stop. I appreciate that. Hey,
This
so I'm
man
gonna
is
stop
a
you for
bitch.
proper lane use. Doing some
Sorry, I was on the
stuff.
phone.
You're on the phone?
I'll be honest.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My baby daddy. I'll show it to you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zachary?
Yeah.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer?
Miller.
A Miller Lite?
Yes. I won't lie to you, a Miller Lite.
That's all you've had?
Yep.
Bro. She literally just said she's on the phone with her baby daddy. How much of a... How... Bro, let me...
Sir, you can ask Zachary.
Fuck Zachary.
I don't really want to talk to
I know
Zachary.
you don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
In just
Yeah, bro, you
this
fishy.
first minute of conversation, 2 things become clear immediately. Brooke has definitely had more than 1 beer to drink, and how well she and the officer seem to be getting along already. Both points that will get increasingly more obvious as the footage continues.
Yeah, I can smell it from across the car.
She's like, I had one Miller Lite. There's no... I wanted to say, like, a Miller did that to you?
Big Miller, 128 ounce Miller.
Freaking bucket of Miller. Alright, where we at on it? Awesome. Brooke
Yes.
Teague. Am I saying that right? Teague?
Yes. Like baseball league.
Teague like baseball league.
Yep. It helps people spell it because they never spell it correctly.
Brooke then gets taken out for some sobriety tests, which take
Brooke,
much
please
longer
shut
than
up.
anticipated.
You're making me giggle. I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle too. It's okay.
Okay. I snort. I'm from
Sorry.
Huntsville.
We're supposed to be professional.
I'm from Huntsville. It's gonna make me snort.
Shut Brooke. I mean, bro, got a big ass light in my eye, bro. Come on, man.
All right, stop laughing because you're making me laugh.
I'm not.
Right? Seriously.
I'm giggling. I'm
All right,
sorry.
this is a serious deal. All right. Okay.
You're smiling. I can't help it.
All right. Stop.
Okay.
The nigga said stop.
Unfortunately, despite all the jokes, Brooke failed
If bro right here wasn't here, he would have been a whole different officer.
all the sobriety tests and was put under arrest.
How much you actually had a drink?
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? That's it?
Yes, sir. You can call Mitchell, the manager.
Okay. Well, hey, go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
After a search of her car, which turned up nothing but a loose car seat, she was driven back to the police station where the
Bruh.
sparks continued to fly.
I'm with you. Let's go over here.
Oh my God, is there a dog?
There is a dog.
Where?
He's over there. Over here. His name is Kolyak.
Kalia?
That's my dog.
Is that your dog? What's his name?
His name is Coach.
This dude is a man. This man, go get some cat and quit playing, bruh.
Great Dane and
Wow.
Did I go to high school with you?
I don't think so. Where'd you go to high school at?
Bentonville?
Yeah, not me.
Where'd you go?
Indiana.
I was gonna say you giving out your high school.
I was raised from Bluefield.
Really?
Note that despite the obvious chemistry, both Brooke and the officer have remained professional and are continuing to move on with the investigation. The officer had Brooke take a blood alcohol test where she blew 0.14%, almost twice the legal limit. Brooke still spent the night in jail to sober up and had her license suspended temporarily. But this interaction shows how respect and professionalism can make an investigation much, much easier. It's just unfortunate that this cop didn't meet Brooke
Boy, that
at a
man
bar.
was
Maybe things would have
lushing his
ended
ass
with a night
off.
at his place instead of the jail.
Hey man, let me know if that'll work with y'all. But if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, check everything down below. Till next time we out.